520 credit score to 750 in 90 days using AI. And not gonna lie, I was skeptical at first, but this program literally taught me everything. Credit repair with Dispute Beast, building business credit, AI advertising, even daily trading lessons with real people on Zoom. It's actually insane how much they cover. And the best part, zero risk, which honestly sold me. If you want in, call 1-877-587-4540 right now because seating is actually limited. And I'm not just saying that.
Good morning, all of you millionaire traders out there. It's Dr. Cam live here with the Elite Credit Investment Advisors. The market has literally just opened, and you can see it right there. I've got Miss Emma with me from the call center in the Philippines, and we're watching it. Looks like we had looked at it consistently. Once again, with 3 pillars of wealth, and we deal with credit mastery, which is your personal credit. We deal with leverage AI, which is you're building your business credit on your EIN, no doc credit, build your business. And we deal with trading the stock market, TradingView and Ninja trader platforms. So just jumping right in here, we see it start off extremely bearish and just dive down. And we've seen the indicators for the last couple of days. If you do the 5-day, if you do the 1 day, you're going to be able to see if I can get over here. All right. You have a tendency to see in the last 5 days and the 1 day that it has been steady bearish, and it didn't disappoint us. It started off early and it came straight down bearish. Today's a very, very important day because we are going to, let me go ahead and see if I can get this to minimize here. We're going to talk a lot about margin requirements, what they are, how they work, how they affect us. And how come we need to start off with at least a $250 balance in our account because of the margin requirements. Okay, let me see if I can find my secret button. There we go. All right, so we're going to pop back on here, share the screen. Good deal. All right, so we did start our account off with $250. Let's go ahead and do that again. We're going to start off, we're going to trade a $250 account today. And again, you can start a NinjaTrader account and you can fund it for as little as $100. That is true. You can find some stocks that are $12.50 to $25. That's all true. All right, now let's get down to why the requirements need to be, well, personally, my opinion is you don't need to trade for less than $250, and I can explain that. Let me see if I can get over here. All right. Because of slippage, because of the margin requirements. So there's a minimum of $100 per contract. Today we are trading the Micro E-mini NASDAQ 100 futures and futures trade on contracts. And you can get some that are extremely reasonable. For example, we're going to be trading 1 unit this morning for $25 risk. And you can see that I have put in the markers right here for it. Let's see if I can slide that over where you can see it a little better. When I put it on a bigger screen on this end, you're able to see it a little bit better. There we go. All right, so we'll get rid of that buy. You should be able to see it. There you go. All right, now we got to get it up where you can actually see the screen. All right, so there it shows that we have a $224 balance. Okay, so it looks like I might have, while I wasn't looking, go ahead and reset this. We can just use it there. All right, so we click our trade button. We're going to buy in. We have to decide whether we're going to buy in on the short side or on the long side. Naturally, that is determined by whether the market is trending short or long. And it has had a tendency to trend short for the last few days. So on a whim, we'll just take a short position. Got our ticks set at 50. I like to set those at 25. All right. And we're going to get in on the short side. That should put us in there. All right. All right, let's talk a minute. All right, so let's talk about it in a minute. So the balance is $100 per contract. So if I put one contract in here, one unit, one contract, even though I'm only risking $1,250, I'm required to maintain, by NinjaTrader platform, I'm required to maintain $100 for every unit. Now, so that means if I've only got $100 in there, I can buy it. I purchase the unit, but the second that my margin balance, my account balance here falls below $100, they liquidate the account. They take all the money. So for example, if I had 2 units, let's say we started off this morning and I decided to trade 2 units, I could get into it just fine. But the minute this falls below 1746, okay, they liquidate the account and take all my money. So I don't want to trade 2 units with only $200 in the account. I want to trade no more than 1 unit until I get up to a comfortable amount. It could be $300 in the account, could be $400, whatever you feel comfortable with. Because the minute that we get in the trade, let's go ahead and get in the trade. Get our take profit, get our stop loss. We're going to get in the trade. Then I'm going to, well, that didn't take long. Then go ahead and increase these to 50. When you're having trouble like that, getting your order in before it grabs your money, that just means it's moving. It means, and that's what you want. So all you do then is you set your stake profit and your stop loss, and you just set them up to 50. No problem. This gives you a little more time to get over there and adjust them. All right. So we set them at 50. We get in there now. They'll hold on for us in a minute. We'll set our stop loss up here. All right. We'll confirm that there. All right. So now we're waiting for it to go to $22 and make us a profit, just like we always do every morning. All right. So we'll let that sit for just a second and work its way up to the profit. So what you're seeing here, as you see this trade unfold, is these numbers decline or incline. And if this declines, for example, at $210.93, we would already have lost all of our money because it would have gone below. If we had traded 2 units over here, they would have liquidated the account. And when they liquidate the account, they take all that money that's in the trade. So you have to be very, very careful. And this is another real good reason why you want to sign up for a program and work with us. At least join us and learn the basics so that you don't blow your small accounts up. So we did start with a $250 account. You can see the available funds here are down to in the 90s, right? 92, 91. So we've got to let this trade come into the profit, make a profit, and save that money and build this from, we're at $210. I'd like to see this built up to, I don't know, $300, something like that. So we're in the green right now. Let's get over here and X that out. Make that where we can see it a little bit. Let's slide that over. There you go. You can see it now. So we are seeing it go toward the green. We'd like to see it go to $22 and stop out. We'll let that go for just a minute. And while that's going, we need to play our little disclaimer, because we are just a hobby training firm. We like to share what we know and what we do, but we are by no means any kind of a financial professional, and we need to show those evidence of that kind of thing. So let's get on here and see if I can find my disclaimer. We'll be right back.
Elite Consultants USA LLC is for educational and entertainment purposes only. We do not offer financial, legal, or investment advice. Any credit building or stock market strategies discussed are examples for learning only, and should not be seen as guarantees of results or earnings. Always do your own research and consult with a licensed professional before making financial decisions.
All right. All right, looking good, looking good. Let's see what we can get over here and get our stuff straight. There we go. All right, so now we have $232, which means we met our requirements that we wanted over here. We started with 210, you know, something like that. So we're gonna get in the game again. Let's get on over here and click our trade buttons. And that trade did go, just as I predicted, that trade did go to the short side, because the markets indicated yesterday, the day before, the last 5 days, we have seen it tend to trade toward the short side. So we're going to get back in. We still don't have really enough money to play around with. We could move $32 up and down, but let's just stick with one for now, because we don't want to get stopped out. So we set our stop loss, our take profit. We're going to set our ticks at 50. Give us a little more time to get things rolling, right? All right, click, get in the game. We are now in the game. We're going to raise our stop loss up a little bit. Confirm that. You can confirm with the little green right there. We're set at $22 for the profit, which is fine. We're going to go ahead and click this and get out of there. Go to automatic. And now we're watching, once again, we're trading to the short side. We're trying to get us another $22 added up. And I literally traded yesterday in the real world, in the real money. I literally traded a little small $500 account, which is my favorite to start with. Actually, 1,000 is my favorite, but I can start with 500. Over $1,200 in less than 3 hours. And then I got margin stopped out. They took back all the money. So it's on my mom to tell you about it. Now, $250 in here now, 254. Okay. We did the same thing. We set ourselves a nice short little sell there. Let's do it again. This time at 254, I think I'm going to go ahead and risk. I think I can move up and down less than $54 before I take this trade. So I'm going to go ahead and get in for 2 units, because I want to see it go to $300, and I can make the money quicker with 2 units. Matter of fact, I can make it twice as fast. So take profit, stop loss set, 50 ticks. This time we're doing 50 ticks just so we've got a little more time to adjust ourselves. We're going to get in on the short side. We're going to take our stop loss off here a little way, just to get it out of the way so we're not concerned about it. We can click confirm here. And we're set at $51 automatically. So I'm going to leave that in there. All right, clear our stage so we can see. And we're just going to watch for a minute. Now, it's doing a little bit of a reversal right now, but we know that the trend, and we say this all the time, the trend is our friend. We know the trend is for it to trade down, so we're just going to have to be patient. But bear in mind, once again, if that little box is red, like those numbers are red, negative, and they go below 54.88, they will margin call, give us a margin call. When they do a margin call, they take your money, poof, disappears. You don't know what happened. You look around, you got nothing in your account. Don't let that happen to you, okay? So we're okay right now. We're able to go $50, but see, it's flirting with disaster right there at 20, 39. So we don't really want it to do anything like that. We want to be ready to get out of the trade on the profit side. And it's just so, see how close it is? It goes to profit, then it goes to negative, and it goes to negative enough that if you have a small account, you can real easily blow it up. So let's not do that. Hopefully it'll go ahead and pop across the line there and travel on up a little bit and give us the profit. That's what we're waiting for. We certainly hope for. Let me go ahead and pull this down just a little bit so we can see. And you're seeing down here, your account balance is currently $254. You got 230 equity. You realize $4.88 so far in profit and loss on the trades this morning. We can pull that down just a little bit. See that go up to See, it's getting dangerously close to our margin right there. We don't like that. They don't have to, but at any moment, they could do a margin call and pull that in and blow your account out. So you want to stick away from that. Probably should have stuck with 1 unit instead of getting this close, but we'll give it just a few seconds, and if it continues to go up, well, really all we can do at this point, all we can really do is stay in it and hope that it reverses and pops back down and makes us a profit, because then this is what makes the game so crazy, is that just a minute ago you're trading down and now it's done a reversal and it's trading up and it seems to be against you. So you have to just wait a second, hope that it turns around a second, and boom, dives back down and we're good. So wanted to bring that to mind. It happens to a lot of smaller accounts. It's happened to me on a few occasions. You should set your margins. We should set this stop loss really low and let it just stop out so we can start again, play again another day. But when we're playing like we are right now with the actual balances, it can get dangerous. So just give it a second. It's dropped below 53, 42, 36. It's coming down. Now we just need to see it come on down under the 30s and into our profit margin. So while we're watching that, let's talk about our 3 pillars of wealth. And we've got Ms. Emma to tell us about the 3 pillars of wealth. Ms. Emma, fill us in on all the great things we've got available today.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to another exciting day for our trading today. For our 3 pillars of wealth, we actually offer the same training for the smart investing, the financial education training, and the credit mastery. But we have also the best promotion that we can offer, especially on the smart investing. So if you are interested, please give me a call at 877, because we have the 5K investment that is, if you want to learn on how to do trading and how to improve and restore your credit, personal or business. We do that in one program, and it's a 12 months program. So it's actually a money back guarantee program. So it's very nice. You just need to let me know if you're interested. And the good thing is, starting on Monday, we are offering a 3-day free training so that you can experience on how to get into practice for the paper trade with no rest at all. And later on, if you feel comfortable and if you want to continue the learning, then it's the time that you can actually join our program for just the training. So it's only $97 monthly for the training and the resources that we actually send to your email, digital books, and also we have one-on-one mentorship. So we have a lot of freebies, promotions, especially on our 3 pillars of wealth program, that you can only get the information through me. So call me anytime at 877-587-4540, and I can give you your slot and have the time to be with our expert, with Cameron, and learn on trading, on credit mastery, and financial education. So don't waste your time.
Very cool, very cool.
Exactly how I escaped the paycheck to paycheck life by the age of 25. If you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, or even 50s and you're broke, you're not alone. But staying broke, that's a choice. By the end of this video, you're going to know a 9-step blueprint to go from financially stuck to financially unstoppable, even if you're working a minimum wage job or drowning in debt. This is the exact same system used by self-made millionaires who started with nothing but a bad credit score and a cracked iPhone. And it's exactly what I would do if I lost everything today and had to start over at 21. This video is one of the most important wake-up calls for Americans right now because we're living in the age of inflation, $5 gas, and 5-figure student loan bills, but the tools to escape, they're more available than ever. This is going to be a 9-step process, and you do not want to skip a single one because it can throw the entire process off. So let's jump in. Step number 1, we need to audit your reality because you can't escape something you won't look at. We need to go old school with this. Open your bank app, get a notepad, write down your income, your expenses, and your debts. Then circle the things you're emotionally avoiding. That $897 credit card bill that you've been ignoring. I understand this hurts, but it's necessary because you can't fix what you're blind to. Now, step number 2, we want to eliminate financial parasites. A lot of you are not gonna like what I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna say it. Netflix, DoorDash, Amazon Prime, random gym memberships you haven't used since February. Kill them. Kill them all. Because every single dollar you spend out of habit is a dollar that keeps you broke. Most 20-somethings are bleeding $300 to $500 a month on absolutely nothing. Simply put, cut everything ruthlessly. You can always resubscribe later. Now moving to step number 3, master one high income skill. If you're working 40 hours a week and still can't breathe financially, you don't need more hours. You need more valuable hours. Good example, copywriting, digital ads, video editing, sales, or coding. Pick one and commit 6 months to it like your life depends on it, because it does. Step number 4, open a high yield savings account. It's one of the easiest and best things you'll ever do. Put your emergency fund in a place that actually earns you something. Online banks like Marcus, Ally, or SoFi offer way better rates than your local banks. You're not investing just yet. This is your sleep well fund. Let's just be honest. Banks like Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and Chase Bank are giving you absolutely nothing to hold your money in their bank. It's time to make smart moves with your money. Now moving on to step number 5, get a side hustle that scales. Uber's fine, but at the end of the day, it's a dead end. Instead, you could do things like flip items on eBay, create digital products, run a content page, start affiliate marketing, something that can grow even when you sleep. Because remember, trading time for money forever equals modern day slavery. Step number 6, automate 3 key habits. This is crucial. It's what I call the set it and forget it. Number 1, auto transfer $100 a month to savings. Put it away and don't even look at it. It's like it doesn't exist. Number 2, auto pay your credit cards to pay off in full every single month. We don't pay these banks any interest fees. If you don't have the money to pay it, don't use a credit card. It's that simple. And number 3, my favorite, auto invest $20 a week into an index fund. Even small amounts done consistently will stack faster than you ever think. I want to give a special shout out to all my beasters out there that are working hard to fix their credit using Dispute Beast, the most advanced AI credit repair software ever.
And we're back. So that's Mike, the credit guy with Dispute Beast. I personally use Dispute Beast. It's fantastic. It's raised my credit score incredibly. If you've got a 567 in your credit, you know you need to fix credit. You need to get that straight. And we can do that through our AI-backed Dispute Beast, the best ever program. So you literally click the buttons and go through the process very quick. Sprint Mail mails your letters out for you and take care of all of your details. It's very impressive. And of course, we'll go on and we'll cover some other AI-backed. We have AI-backed trading as well. If you want to do automated set it and forget it trading, we can do that. But today we're focusing more or less on trading the micro E-mini NASDAQ 100 futures with a small account. You see how tricky it can be. So I've restarted the account for 250 once again, and now we're going to show you a little bit about how to make good decisions in your trading and what we're looking for. What do we look at? Where do we decide to click the button to trade? How do we decide to trade up, which would be buy and which is called long, or how do we decide to sell to buy into the short side? And this is what we're working with. I'm going to work with you here for a second and show you some of what we're looking at when we decide, and this is some of the things that you're going to get into when you're in the actual trading course that we offer. This is one of those things. This is what we're doing when we decide to trade. This is provided by technical and fundamental analysis. So getting into your technical analysis, you're going to learn a little bit about understanding the charts, techniques, the patterns, what we're looking at when we decide to click the buttons, okay? Defining the patterns, limits of the patterns, techniques, breakouts, entry stops, protective stops, retracements, breakouts in detail, what's resistance, what's the breakout, what's the price, confirmation, entry stops, false and failed breakouts. I can provide you an actual digital printout of all the different indicators that we're looking at, candlestick patterns at a glance. Here's a few. Horizontal congestion with the double top. You're looking at groups of trading up and down, and you mark the bottom, mark the top, and you can sort of see the trend. You hear me say it all the time: resistance line, support line. Where we're going to enter the trade, where we're going to consider it a breakout. Okay, how we do that? Horizontal congestion with the double bottom. It looks exactly the same as up here, but it's on the bottom. Okay, double bottom, boom, boom. And then we put a line across top, a line across the bottom. We can tell with a reasonable, significance that it's going to break out right here. Triple top, see a lot of those in our patterns. Triple bottom, again, you're drawing these lines across the tops of the candles and across the bottom, and it determines these characteristics, and that's our best prognosis of where we're going to get in. So I wanted to share a little bit of that with you. That is how we decide when and where to get in the trade. Now let's go back to the actual trade for the day. We started with a $250 account. Let's see if we get into that. Let's see here. All right. So we are, once again, we got another new little $250 account. Just imagine that you have been trading and you decided to go live. The difference in paper trading and trading on another account is that you'll need a broker. We use NinjaTrader. There's dozens of them out there. You can click open here and look. As a matter of fact, and see dozens of brokers. Completely at your discretion. We don't get paid any extra to be affiliates of any of the brokerages. So that's something that's available. Is you can get reviews on your broker yourself. I like NinjaTrader because it's available for futures. They're very specific on futures. They're available 24/7. You can trade after the market and when you have time. So there you go. And today you can see, as we mentioned earlier, this down tendency from when the market opened. It was trading quite short all the way down to here. And then we took a little bit of a trend in it, come back up here, then came back down, come back up, come down. I'm still going to say at this point that the market trend is still going to be toward the short side. Wouldn't you say that, Miss Emma? What were you thinking?
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you now. So are you thinking on this? You thinking on the short? All right, so we're gonna get it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get in on the short side. We're going to go ahead and make a little money there. Confirm that. All right. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some room here to see this thing. All right. Let's see how we did. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get 1 unit there. We're going to click our take profit, our stop loss. Going to get in here for 50 clicks. Get in here for 50 clicks on the stop loss. Let's go ahead and get this out. Close that position out. Just another day trading. 50 clicks, getting in. It's starting to make a little bit of a retracement up on the green side over here. We're going to wait till it gives us a good indicator that it's going to go down before we jump in. Right now, it's trying to jump up. It's trying to trade up, and we were thinking about trading down, so we're going to wait for an indicator to go down, which would be
let's choose up.
You just want to choose up? All right, we'll just choose up. We'll go with up. All right, let's get on in there. All right, let me pull it over here where I can see. There it is. All right. All right, so it is trading upwards at this point. It's a little slow to take the commands this morning. Not sure what's up with that. All right, showing green toward the $25 right now. There we go. Look at that go. Look at that thing go. Look at that profit. Way up past the $25.
It's more than,
It's way more than the 25. It should go ahead and there we go. All right, so we made the money. Let's do it again. We're going to go ahead and get him 1 unit. Take the profit, stop loss, get our 50 ticks in there. 50, I generally do 25, but I can also do 50 if I need just a little more time to get things moved around. There we go. We're going to move our profit up there. Stop loss way down here. All right, so it's moving upwards. It is green, and we're seeing it right here. Moving upwards on our chart, the way we like it. We could stop at any point in time naturally and click the button and sell out of it, but we'd like to see it making more profit, so we're going to let it keep climbing. $33 to the good, and it's climbing up there. You're seeing that it's climbing up there toward that 121. We're feeling real brave. We can pull that 121 down to $100. Confirm that. So again, the market has taken a little change, switched around. It was trading up there, going long. So we traded long. I've still got to believe in my mind that it's got a tendency to, for the overall for the day, to be trading bearish against the grain, trading down. But for now, it's swinging our direction. So we're trading in the green. We can pull out at any minute. We can mentally set our stop losses as well. For example, we should be able to set a $10 or $25, $50 on the negative so that it won't use up all our money. Same thing for the profit. We can decide to take that $18.50. All right, we could decide to take the $25. $25 wouldn't be a bad deal. The $250, we're trying to build the 300. We could take that at any point. We could take that money out. So I'm standing by to look at it, to click it, $21, $16.50. You just let me know, Miss Emma, if you'd like to click the button at any point. We'll click it. We'll get out of there. We'll trade again. But if it's trending up, let's keep on going. We might as well let it go.
It's right.
There's $30 there. 35. 38. Look at that thing go. Look at that go. Climbing right on up there. I went ahead and got out there at that $50 mark, okay? Only because we could always jump right back in again. And in the meantime, let's give it just a second. We needed what we said we wanted to do when we started. Okay, we made $35, so we're at $285. We do need to jump back in there and get ourselves over $300, right? So let's click that. Let's get back in and collect some more money. right. We want to get in there on the long side. All right. Looks like we're in the trade good and solid. Just a little bit. We set it up there for $99. We're letting it climb a little bit today. So we got out with our $50. Now we're going to let the magic take over and get up there and try to get that $99 for us. What do you say? 58. It's trading up and down, so it could be anybody's guess. I'd like to see it hit that $99 mark, put us over to 300, right? That'd be our goal for the day. 87, 93.
More.
That's right. It's close, but it's flirting with us a little bit. There you go, 92. Boom. All right, there's our profit. Let's look at what we did. Let's look at what we did. So we got $384. We started with 250. We got in. We did predict it on the downside here. All right, and the downside here. Then it started trending up, and you called it, Emma. You called to go up, and it went all up to here. So you got to keep your eye on the game. If this was a real trading day, I would have made $134 for the day. And let's just show our chart real quick and talk about it. All right, so you need to set your mindset. Each individual's got their own goals. Some got Lamborghini money in mind. They want to make big money, and it's possible. Some want to trade it as a hobby for $20 a day. Trade $20 a day for a week, you got $100. Okay, that's nothing to sneeze at. Today we were working on the side hustle. We wanted to make $100. We started with 250. We did that. We went up to 380 something. We did the $100 a day. $100 a day is $500 a week. That's fine. $500 a week is awesome. If you get a little more crazy, you want to make $500 a day, then we can show you how to do that. Move $500 a day. That's $126,000 a year, and it's absolutely no different. All the way from $20 a day to between $2,500 and $5,000, $3,969 is $1 million a year. So you absolutely can become a millionaire just simply by trading the market on your own terms with your own money, with some simple and easy to follow tips and tricks. So there you go. Miss Emma, I'll let you tell us a little bit more about some of our other programs. Then we'll show a video or so, but we're done with our trading for the day. We set a $250 account. We explained why you want to keep it above the margin levels, and we can explain more about that in detail. We showed you a few charts for how and when we decided to get in. So take it away, Miss Emma.
Okay, well, thank you, sir. Yeah, again, it was a very nice trade today. And again, I am inviting everybody to join with us, be part of our 3 Pillars of Wealth program. So we have the all-in-one, which is our 5K program, wherein you can learn on how to trade, have some information knowledge on the financial education, and support the credit mastery program. So it's actually 5K for 12 months, but there is money back guarantee. So if you wanna get the complete details of that program, you just need to contact me. Feel free to message me, or comment down on our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and our YouTube channel. Please also like and subscribe our YouTube channel. But if you want to learn on one program only, you want only the credit mastery, or the financial education, or the smart investing, so you can also start for $97 for just one program. Or if you want to learn or get to know about our company, please call me and we can give you a free one-on-one training or attend our stream for 3 days for free. So, yeah, come and join and please don't waste your time. Give me a ring, give me a call at 877-587-4540. And this is Emma with Elite Credit Investment Advisor saying God bless everyone and see you tomorrow.
All right.
Feeling stuck in your financial journey? Let's unlock the path to wealth with Elite Credit and Investment Advisors. Welcome to the 3 Pillars of Wealth. At Elite Credit and Investment Advisors, we believe in empowering you with credit mastery, smart investing, and top-notch financial education. Tune in to Rincon Rocks Radio daily at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 7 p.m. for powerful tips and proven techniques that will transform your financial future. From boosting your credit score with our Dispute Beast tool, to mastering the stock market with TradingView, and even building an AI-powered business. Catch us live or watch replays on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Your journey to financial freedom starts here. Visit EliteCreditInvestmentAdvisors.com or call 1-939-739-4045 for your free strategy session. Live wealthy now. #3 Pillars of Wealth. #Elite Advisors. #Rincon Rocks Radio.